Hello, I am Jacqueline Ortiz, the Self-Love Diva, and I'm your self-love and love mentor. And I have a question for you. You know me and my questions. But my question is, do you believe that you are lovable? That you're worthy of being loved? You know what's amazing? That as babies, as newborns, we think we're so freaking adorable. We really do. We really believe it. We have no problems crying out, screaming at 4 o'clock in the morning just because we want attention, or we're hungry, or we have absolutely think our poopies don't stink. We think we're so freaking adorable. But then socialization happens, and we are told, or we're led to believe, or we're treated, or experience situations or experiences that makes us believe that we're not lovable. And most likely happened in your early childhood before the age of 7, where you were growing up in your home or in school, or it could even be when you were older, when you were at work, or with a significant other that treated you in a way that was disrespectful and painful and made you feel that you're not lovable. Whatever it is for you, I want to tell you, you're wrong. Yep, you're wrong. You are lovable. You are 100% lovable, because whatever you think the creator is, you are a child of the creator, and there are no mistakes. You are lovable. It is your divine right. You are a divine being, and you are lovable and capable of being loved and experience that true healthy love. What happens is, if we don't feel we're lovable, then we actually repel or reject true love, healthy love, even platonic love. Because if we feel there are parts of us, or even all of us, that's not lovable, then what we try to do is either suppress or reject or deny those parts of us, and we just try to hide behind, because we don't want to show people. We don't want people, once they get to know us, that they are exposed to what we think are negative traits or parts of us are not lovable. But I got a news flash for you. When you do things like that, what happens is you start pushing people away, because you're pushing people away because you don't want them to get to know the real you, which then you become either a chameleon or a people pleaser, or they don't get to know you and you're not opening up and being vulnerable with them, which creates that lack of connection that is really what makes life worth living and celebrating. But anyway, so either or we can reject them, or we are a little bit cool or aloof because we're afraid to let anybody in, because we're afraid if they find out what we think is not positive traits, we're afraid that then they will reject us, or they will leave us, or they'll break our hearts. So we just overprotect ourselves because we don't want anybody to see that side of us. Or what some of us do then is we actually don't even try to expose ourselves to being loved, because we don't even think we're worthy, so why even try and get hurt? So either way, whatever is your mode of operation, it's not going to work for you, baby. I'll tell you why. Because life is all about deep, loving relationships and connection. And if you're doing that, you will never be able to experience true, healthy love, whether it's platonic or from a significant other. And I want for you to experience true, healthy love. And how do you do that? By believing you're lovable. Because when you start believing you're lovable, you start behaving and thinking and believing and being and showing up in the world in a different way, a way that attracts people into your life, situations, experiences that make you happy and make you feel lovable. Because you know what? Like I said before, you are lovable. So I want you to reprogram that old limiting belief that you're not lovable, because it ain't true. You are lovable. You just have to recreate and reprogram that belief. And I have a way I can help you with that. What I did was I took out a piece of my high vibrating printing system, which is all about regressing and reframing and rewiring and re-imprinting a new empowering belief. So I took an insert of that, and what I did was I'm going to put a link below so that way you can listen to it. And it's an interactive process where you go back in time to where the original belief was created, that you're not lovable, and then we reprogram it with a new empowering belief. So again, I'm going to put a link below. I just uploaded it, and it's part of my Facebook group. I'm going to put it in here so that way you can also benefit from it. So, and if you're not part of my Facebook group, why not? It's all about self-love and love and reprogramming and re-imprinting new empowering beliefs So I would love to see you there. So please join me on my Facebook group. It's called Self Love, Share the Love. And even if you don't join, I'm going to put the link so you could get a 25-page free ebook where you get to see different self-love and self-ideas and self-care tips. And I would love to invite you into my Self-Love, Share the Love movement, where it's all about I inviting you to every day do a loving deed unto yourself, then do a loving deed unto someone else, and invite them to keep passing it forward. So together we can create this human connection of love, light, and unity, which is what the world needs now more than ever. So I would love for you to join me. I love you. I'm going to put a link down there below so that way you could click on it and do the interactive process. And I love you. Namaste.